Welcome, my fellow otakus, commanders, and everyone who loves Marvel Strike Force. As I, your inconsistent favorite otaku, Super Otaku Kami. I'm coming to you guys for a second time this week because I gotta get my act together on my YouTube channel. I've been slacking. But outside of that, I've definitely been slacking on some content for newer game players. I would say early game players. Let's say like under 150 days. Nah, that's too much. Let's say 120 days game player. Because I'm currently about at 70 on my new free to play or semi free to play account. And with that being said, the picture you were seeing behind me is of my regular account where I have purchased Yellow Jacket, Ghost, and Stature. But as you can see, I've not leveled up the new Pym Tech characters. So I am really going to have theory crafting when it comes to this advice. And it's solid advice. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm theory crafting, because it is going to make a lot of sense by the time I'm done with this video. But yeah, so when I purchased these characters, and as you can see, they're very low yellow star because I only got one of each of their offers, and I have not gotten any other offers afterwards because I already completed DD3 and I am nowhere close to starting DD4, so it wasn't a rush or urgent for me to get these characters at higher stars or to put really the wallet towards them to, up them up. And it's holiday season, and as you might have known from some of my previous videos, I've started a new job, and I just gotta be, there's still that pandemic thing going on. There are a lot of things. I can't be just flushing money down the toilet on MSF, especially for some characters that I like. Ghost. I like Stature if she was a young Avenger, and I do have to plug something in. Sorry. And I do like Stature, but I definitely like her more with the young Avengers. If she was a young Avenger, I get putting her on Pym Tech, but I feel like they could have. I don't even know who they could have done. Goliath. They could have did something else. I was Jocasta. I think would have been a way better fit, or just having like Ultron be a good fit for them, just to kind of give Ultron somewhat of a home, or made Yellow Jacket, Ghost, Wasp, Ant-Man the core, kind of like Hydra 2.0, and then give you the ability to add in a Vision, or give you the ability to add in Ultron, or just something like that. I would have really liked. But they went this route, and it's cool. It's cool. I'm not knocking it. But yeah. So with me not looking forward to going to DD4 for a few months, because I'm only at 76 with that account. And already completing D3, putting the effort to really put into these characters is very low on my list right now. But that is for a player in my situation. Now, if you are not in any of the Dark Dimensions yet, if you're still trying to work towards it, if you are trying to figure out who you want to take into, say, DD2, stuff like that, or even if you're thinking, I want to get people start suited up for DD3, Pym Tech is the team. And now with DD3, you will be able to do the first 4 nodes and then global with these characters. And that's a lot because global are the suckiest nodes. And that Miss Marvel node in the first 4 is terrible. But with these characters and the fact that you could go to level 80, DD3 should be a lot easier. You're still going to want to get your symbiotes, and either Black Order or what I went with was Maw, Thanos, Black Bolt, and Hela, Minerva for the Cosmic. And I like ate it alive. But like I said, when you're at level 80, that's going to make a big difference. ISO 8 is going to help make a big difference. So if you are a player who hasn't done DD1, DD2, especially those two, I say put the effort into getting Ghost and Yellowjacket in the next 3 weeks. I know there's only a few days left for Stature's event, but put that little extra effort in to trying to get as many yellow stars for her. And then, obviously, farm Ant-Man and Wasp, because for DD2 and DD3, this team will really help you out a lot. Especially, like I said, try to get up to higher levels. So if you get into like level, let's say 75 for DD1, DD2, you're going to breeze through it. You're just going to breeze through it. Especially with ISO 8 too, you're going to breeze through those nodes. And then when you get to DD3, if you're level 80 with this team, and then you get the symbiotes, Black Order, or some form of good cosmic characters in that list I said, it will really help you go through. Now, one of the reasons I do say Pym Tech is because if my thing, yeah, there we go. Sorry. Didn't mean to pull that one up. Boom, boom. Okay. Sorry. Wasn't as, didn't have that planned out as best as I thought. Right here. Ghost. So she is probably going to be the hardest character to get up. But this is why they're going to be so good for Dark Dimension. So on ally Pym Tech dodge, instead heal all Pym Tech allies for 15% of this character. Now this is at T Ford. If this character has 3 or more Pym Tech allies, when an enemy gains a positive effect, 75% chance to steal that effect and apply it to a random Pym Tech ally. Very good. On a Pym Tech ally's turn, apply evade. So every time ally goes, gonna get evade. They get on the enemy's turn, apply offensive offensive down to that enemy. It's like a yo-yo effect, and then you're getting 10 plus 10 speed, and then all Pym Tech are getting 10 speed percent increase. So basically, you're gonna with Ghost and the rest of the group. And if you got them, like I said, get up, just try to be at your highest levels as you go through these things. Kind of try to be overpowered, to be honest, to get through, because you will probably blast through like each one in a day. You could probably, especially DD1. DD1, you'll have to get them 6-star, because that will be a little tricky. But I'm pretty sure you get anybody up to like level 75 and go through DD1, a breeze. But yeah, you get these guys up and you get them up to the right gear tier, you should, DD2 Ultron is yours, no problem. 2 days, you should get it with these guys. And then if you, DD3, like I said, the first 8 nodes, definitely going to help. I'm not going to say you're going to breeze through those in a day. I will try it once I hit level 80 and I get all of them up to gear tier 14. So I will definitely test that out, especially to give people a mark to hit. But definitely plan on getting your level up. Obviously, you're going to do that no matter what. But the higher your level, the easier the Dark Dimensions are going to be. Dark Dimension 2 should be your primary focus so you could get Ultron. That is going to definitely, for newer players, if you're like me with my, free play account, I'm level 62. I'm only 300k on that account, but it's something to look forward to. And I say this all the time about new players, even few people that are on my squad that are like a little lower and they're like getting into the game. I'm like Sinister 6, Sinister 6, Sinister 6. Who is it? Mysterio, Rhino, and Vulture are very easy to farm because Vulture's in the Arena store, Rhino's in the Blitz store, and Mysterio is in the Raid store, plus has an early node that you can farm him at. And those three you can really get up. Then right now, if you get up high enough, Green Goblin is on 2 nodes, so that's 2 places to farm at, and same with Shocker. I'm at, like I said, I'm like at 70 days. I'm like literally days away from getting Rhino and Vulture up to 6 stars. My Mysterio is almost at 5. Shocker is a little bit behind him on being at 5. And then there is the Blitz that's going to end Thursday. Is Wednesday night, almost Thursday now. But Green Goblin has a Blitz going on, 2 nodes, and I almost have him at 4 stars. And I'm pretty sure within 2 weeks I'll have him. Let's say 3 weeks. Let's be real. 3 weeks I should have him up to 5 stars. So before this year ends, I should be able to get Shuri and Invisible Woman next time they come around. And I'm 70 days in. I would guess I'm gonna be around 85 to 90 days. So your first 3 months, you can get 2 legendary characters if you focus on them within your first 3 months. That's huge because you would want to bring in Invisible Woman to, and not only so when you get them at say 6-7 stars, that is 2 great characters to put in for DD1. It just is. So it's just a great strategy when you first start playing a game to build up your Sinister 6 star wise. You don't have to, if you don't want to put all the gear and everything into them, you don't have to. But star wise, you want to get them because you get 2 good legendary characters in Shuri and Invisible Woman, and I will definitely be taking both of those into my Dark Dimension journeys when I get to that level, and it's just a good plan. And I look forward to doing the Dark Dimensions because I want to see how easy they are now for a first time go through, whereas when I first went through each one, actually Dark Dimension 2 wasn't that bad because I had Black Bolt and Mr. Sinister, so I think I beat 2 runs in 2 weeks, which was pretty fast compared to a lot of other people in my lines that did it before me. Yeah, I just want to see just how easy it's going to be with the higher level cap and new characters like the Pym Tech. But I hope that people take this advice because, and I'm pretty sure other, content creators have said this, but if you're newer players, Pym Tech is something to look at. Definitely, I'm going to preach and preach and preach Sinister 6 because you get to unlock 2 legendary characters. And, and they're a decent war team, especially early on, where people, if they put into defenders for some reason, you just do it. All right, 2 legendaries. That's all you need to know. 2 legendaries. All right, and then when you do get around to, say, Dr. Octopus, you have your Sinister 6 ready, minus, Electro and Swarm, but you have a good core to start with Dr. Octopus when you get to that character. So just Sinister 6 will help you for Dark Dimension. Pym Tech, you want to get for Dark Dimension. And due to the fact that they are so Dark Dimension focused, I think a character like Ghost will be available earlier. She definitely to me has viability outside of the team. I think she's a good character. I would say she's like a B minus. I don't know yet, but because as you can see, you saw my Ghost. She is a 1 red star on top of that, but only 3 stars, and but I think I'm gonna try her out, but I think she will be a decent character standalone, but a god in Dark Dimension. So keep all that in mind. I hope you like this video, especially new characters. I am gonna like put some tags to hopefully focus towards newer characters and like lower mid tier characters, but just more content out there in our community, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. I am gonna be quarantined, so I will probably make another video tomorrow for you guys. A happy Thanksgiving, because yeah, that's what we do nowadays. Just want to be safe. And so once again, subscribe. Add me on Twitter. Always reach out if you have any questions. I play this game a lot. Save me on Facebook. I'm mostly for Facebook. I'm mostly in the groups. I don't post that much, but I'm there. I give a lot of laugh emojis and like emojis. But I'm like in the Marvel Strike Force players group, recruiters group, and I always enjoy talking about this game. So always feel free. I've had a few people reach out to me on Twitter, and I really enjoy the short interactions because I always would like to give my advice to help players out, especially if you like my advice and you sought it out. So thanks for my viewers, the few of you that there are, and I look forward to making another video for you guys and being more consistent. So once again, happy Thanksgiving, and be safe, have fun, eat a lot, and work it off. Work out, get outside, walk around the park or something, and all that good stuff. So peace out, y'all.